AP's NBA Daily Picks. In this video, I'll be breaking down the Houston Rockets versus San Antonio Spurs. This is the NBA Emirates Cup game. NBA Cup group play, you dig? And like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, man. Comment backseats in the comments. We're going to get right into it. They're giving the Spurs plus 2.5 points. The over and under is 223.5. For the injury report, you got Dorian Finney-Smith out. Steven Adams, a game time decision. Fred VanVleet out for the Rockets. And for the Spurs, we got Kelly Olynyk, Jeremy Sohan, Luke Cornett, De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper. All those guys are out. Sohan and Kelly Olynyk are game time decision. I think with Olynyk in the lineup, it kind of messes things up, slows the Spurs down even more. But I'm gonna get right into it. Let's get to some of my notes. I'll get to the notes of this game right here. You see how this game breaks down. I'm gonna get to my notes, man. See what's going on in here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. You dig? All right. Now, trying to find the edge in this game right here. You know what I'm saying? Both teams are 5-2. Let's look at the pace and possessions of this game. I think that's a real important factor in this game right here. We'll have a slow, methodical game. I believe the Rockets are 28th in pace and the Spurs are 27th in pace. They're two of the slowest teams in the NBA. So that means fewer possessions. Every player has fewer opportunities, which puts a natural downward pressure on the stats. And also the injuries with the Spurs. We got De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper out. So you should see some more usage from Stephon Castle. But it's all this usage going to gas him. The Rockets got the #1 offense. And it's fueled by a 45.4% three-point shooting clip. Now, will they regress? I'm not sure. But players like Tyree Eason, he's shooting 55.9% from three. Josh Okogie shooting 52.2% from three. And they're shooting way above their career averages. And they're about to face the league's #2 defense. Defensive rating of 108.2 on the road. They don't have that much travel, though. It's just going from Houston to San Antonio. So can the Spurs defense stop the Rockets offense? The Spurs are coming off 2 straight road losses. And I think this could be a good spot for Victor Wembanyama to bounce back in front of his home crowd. He had a 9.6 turnover performance versus the Suns. The Suns used a blitz and defensive scheme. He's back home. You know what I'm saying? He's back home. So for whatever that's worth, you know what I'm saying? But have teams figured out how to stop Wembanyama. Blitz him, play aggressive with him, and don't let him get to his spots. And I think the Rockets got the personnel to probably slow him down a little bit. Now, so I do like for the point spread to cover the spread. Drum roll, please. No, I'm just joking. I like the Houston Rockets right now. Houston Rockets minus the 2.5. I like the Rockets. Just some things I've seen and some more of my notes. The Rockets, like I said, first in offense, the defense not bad, slow pace, but they've won their last 3 or 4 games. You combine all it up by a total of like 70 points. And they're shooting the ball well from 3-point range. And the Spurs, with all the injuries and everything, man, I just think that, they got to find their balance right now. I think they're a bit off balance, coming back off the road, young team. The Rockets got some veterans and some great players on their team. With Man Thompson, Sagoon, KD. You know what I'm saying? But the props I like in this game, for Kevin Durant, I do like his assists over 3.5. The Rockets don't really have a true point guard playing right now on their team. So I think Durant gets the ball in his hands. They try to get the ball out of his hands, and he got enough skills to get it to the right person. Just with that slow pace, I'm gonna be careful how I choose overs. I mean, Kevin Durant his points prop is 25.5. He can get that on anybody, any given day. So I wouldn't want to fade him. Plus, on some day of rest, and this is an NBA Cup game. He could go crazy out there. So I do like that. I feel good about him getting over 3.5 assists. For Sagoon, the same thing with the pace and also against his number 2 defense. I think it's gonna just be a clash of the Titans. Sagoon gonna be going hard, but 21 points, that's a high mark to get. His points prop is at 20.5. I wouldn't fade that either because he can get to the free throw line. Seems like he's knocking down threes also. But I'll just bag off of him versus Wembanyama. Wembanyama averaging 4 blocks a game. And 2 or 3 of them going to come off Sagoon. His rebound prop, though. He's averaging 9.9 rebounds. Rebound prop at 9.5. I lean towards this over in this physical game right here. But I won't be going with that one right there. I won't have that one on the ticket. Just so far, we got Kevin Durant assists, Rockets to cover the spread. Sagoon's his assist line too. He's averaging 7. If Tyree Eason and Josh Okogie can knock down those shots, I think Sagoon can get over his assists. But that's just a gamble I don't want to take right now. So I'll just fall back on that. A player I do like here is Amin Thompson. I do like him over his points. His points prop is at 16.5. Thompson's starting point guard. He's averaging 18.6 points per game. He's coming off a 27 and a 28-point game. I think it's a mismatch angle with the backcourt for the Spurs is hurting right now. I think that's the part in their team right there that's hurting. They got Stephon Castle, Rookie of the Year last year, but he's got a lot of usage. He can't do it all. So I think Amin Thompson gonna go full force at him. His rebound prop is at 7.5. I wouldn't take him under his rebounds. He's playing against the number 1 rebounding team in the league. He won't be able to get those freelance boards like he used to, but I wouldn't fade Amin Thompson in this spot either on the rebounds. He's just a live wire. You never know what you're going to get from him. And I do like his assists. I like his assists over 5.5. He's a primary ball handler. He's the point guard of the team. I think he can initiate the offense, drive to the lane, get some drop-offs as well. So far, Kevin Durant assists. Amin Thompson assists. Amin Thompson points over. Jabari Smith. I do like him over his points. The Spurs have a defensive scheme of trying to pack in and guard Sagoon and Kevin Durant. I think Jabari Smith, he's shooting 39.4% from 3. He's like an outlet man, and he'll be out there also to stretch the floor. He'll be out there to stretch the floor for spacing. I think that's the thing that the Rockets worked on as well. They got their spacing down. They're still, Kevin Durant's new on the team. The leader, Fred VanVleet, is out. But when I was watching them lose those games, their spacing was off. But now they're creating more space. Jabari Smith Jr. rebounds props at 5.5. He's averaging 5 rebounds, but he's playing 34.2 minutes. So I do think that he can go over his rebounds. He's only averaging 5. His prop is at 6. I think in this style game, he'll have the attention can't be on everybody. So I think Sagoon, Amin Thompson, and Kevin Durant, they drawing the attention. That kind of leave a player like Jabari Smith with a lot of opportunities. If Josh Okogie can shoot the ball well, I mean, he's shooting at 52.2% right now. I don't know how long he can shoot the ball that well. For his career, he's shooting 30.4%. He's really out there for defense. But he's facing You know, number 2 defense by the stats. But what we've been seeing from the Spurs on the road, they haven't been playing that well. But at home, they're a different team. It's just a lean. It's not going on there. But with Josh Okogie inserted into the starting lineup, I do like him over his 8.5 points. If he's knocking down the shots, that's just a lean, because things can turn. He can get into a shooting slump really quick. You know. Honestly, for the Spurs players, I don't like any of their props. I got to sit back and see if they can get it together at home. But just going through them, some ones that I do like, just leans. If I had to bet him, if y'all want to know my opinion, I'm gonna give it to y'all. So Victor Wembanyama, he got to bounce back. His points prop at 25.5. Last time he was held to single digits was October 30th, and he responded back at home with 27 points. I think his usage rate will be massive with all the injuries in the backcourt. His rebound prop is at 11.5. That's plus money. The line is set 1.4 rebounds below his 12.9 rebound average. I do like him over his rebounds. Like I said, again, it's a slow pace style of game. His assists, I don't like his assists. I think the Rockets going to copy what the Suns did, just trap him, and he's going to have to pass it to an outlet man. Whoever the outlet man he's passing to, that person can get a good number of assists if they're a good playmaker. Stephon Castle, I wouldn't fade his points. He's the only person in the backcourt for the Spurs. 18.5. If I had to make a pick, I'll pick the over. He did go for 26 against the Suns. He gonna have a lot of possessions and rebounds and possessions and points and everything. Again, with the Rockets, man, I wouldn't take his rebound prop at 5.5. His line is below his 6 point. He's averaging right at 6 rebounds. So it's right at his line. I won't take it. His job is to handle the ball. I don't think he'll really be crashing the glass that much. And I think his assist line is inflated. He's averaging 5.7 assists a game. His prop is at 6.5. His last 2 games, he had 5 and 8, but also 5 and 5 turnovers in those games too. The slow-paced game against a good defense, 7 assists. I think that's a pretty high-risk bet. I wouldn't take that. Devin Vassell, I do like him. I think he can really shoot the ball well. I love his game, but last game he went 2 of 9 shooting against the Suns, and he lost to the Lakers as well. He didn't play that well, so I wouldn't take his points. His rebound prop at 3.5. He's averaging 4.1 rebounds a game. I think the number 2 low for his rebounds. I look into his rebounds as well. Harrison Barnes, he's just a low volume player. I wouldn't never mess with any of his props. Keldon Johnson, I would lean towards over on his points. He's averaging 12.9 points per game. His prop is at 11.5. I think he'll be a person that can come in the game and get the Spurs an offensive spark. He's a high energy player. But one thing I've been noticing this year in the NBA is that players off the bench, whenever you put Kelly Olynyk back into the lineup, possibly Jeremy Sohan back in the lineup, it might take away from what Keldon Johnson can do. So that's just a lean. But the picks that I will go with in this game is the Rockets to cover, Kevin Durant assists, Amen Thompson points, Amen Thompson assists. That's pretty much what I like in this game. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Health, wealth, and love to all. Y'all know what time it is. It's bag season, baby.